Okay. This is Friday, the 4th of November. This is my mother's birthday, and this has been a roller coaster for her. The Fed did what it had to do, and the market went boom like it did. Anytime I told you, anytime the Fed speak, the market go down. But like I say, I'm keeping my seed in the ground, and I want to show you something. I want to show you. I know I showed Amazon again because I like Amazon is interesting because you can tell in the morning. I'm not a financial investor, but you can tell when the market opens how the market. If it's in the red, Amazon and all the big boys they trend south. So I'm going to share my screen because we don't have that much time, but I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to start with, because I like sharing, I'm going to start with Amazon because Amazon is your 401k. They got billions and billions of dollars in your 401k. And we're getting ready to come up on election. I'm not going to tell you how to influence your vote. I'm not going to do that, but it has a tendency the way we vote, it had this market have a tendency to be reflected of how we vote. And the market has been trending downward for the last couple of years. And you think about it. Now, trading the Amazon right now was about, I remember when Amazon was a couple of $1,000s a share. Now they're down to like 90, 89. It went all the way down to like 83 or 84 the other day when the Fed opened his mouth. It's trending, but they said it's trading 63%, and that's a sign of the economy. It's trading 63% below this tool estimate value, fair value. It said fair value. But the earnings forecast is expected to grow. So Amazon is normally at least 180 something. They did a reverse split, and everybody get jumped on them, and they were about $188 a share, and they 90. You know, if you think about that, they're 90, about $90. So hey, when they went 90, I went and got 100. When they were doing that, when they were at one, I went and got, and they went back up. So I made money, and I take it out because I'm one of the old-fashioned day traders. I'll see what you're doing, and then I take my money out. By the end of the day, but Amazon is something that's an interesting. See how this is a trend. 22 April. See, 140 something. Then it's down to now. Then it goes up. Look, interesting. It's not. It's going backwards. Now it's 89. We don't know how low to go. Amazon launched new financing, financing. That was November 2nd. This is November 4th. Look at that. For the year, it's down 48%, almost 50%. In the last 7 days, it's been down 19%. They say return versus industry. Look, they're green. Okay. It was founded in 1994. Let's go. Let's look at this. Let's really look at for the next 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna get out of it because I want you. Amazon is the top of the line. You got all these Microsoft and Apple, but Amazon is what you hold your stick at. Okay, it's economy. Everybody goes on Amazon. So you see, look at that price to earnings versus industry. It's 89. It's supposed to be 241 for fair value. 241, about right. Okay. Below fair value, I got 100 of them. I went when it dropped to 89 and God bought me 100 of them again. I can't resist that because unless this world just stop, Amazon gonna be out there for a while. Okay, look at that. Future growth, pretty good. High revenue, high growth revenue. Now it's starting to get red. Future ROE, rate of returns, rate of earnings. Company is 54%, industry is 46% market. This is where the market is. Okay, you see all that green. Green means good. Revenue versus market, high earning growth, earning versus market. Okay. Past performance is not, so far it's not been that good. Said over the past 5 years, Amazon been going backwards. Look at that. 217, look at where Amazon, earning revenue history. It's been going up. Company, industry, past earnings growth. Had the earnings, it wasn't good. That's typical of the financial health, debt level. Here we go. Assets, liabilities, assets, long-term, and liabilities. Look at that. Debt level, reducing debt coverage. So they got all that. They cover their debt. They got enough. They got debt, but they cover the debt. Dividends, they not so well. Management. Look at this guy right here. He's CEO. He makes $212 million. He only been there 1.3, and then they losing. Okay. Experience board. Look at that. Nobody in line. They just recent insiders. Institutions own 58%, general public, and then insiders. But insiders are not buying and selling. That gives you an indication. Diluted stock shares is not meaningfully diluting past year. Jeff Bezos, we know about him. He owns almost 1 billion shares. Then Vanguard, this is your money. Okay? These are other folks on there. This is your money. And it shows you where Amazon, and it got market cap, and how many employees. Employees are still going up, 1 point some million. You can see it's been going up. Okay. I just wanted to show you that briefly. Now let's get on. We got about 6 minutes. I'm going to do a new share. Let's see what's happening in the market today. Okay. So you remember I said I went back in. I got 90 and that's up. It's a little bit. Google is another one. I bought it at 84. I came back in when it dropped down. I was holding out. It dropped back up. Look at that. Then you got this one right here. It's not doing well. I don't care about this one right here. This is one of those penny stocks. Intel's back up. I waited till they stopped dropping. Their drop was 27. They're normally about $50 to $60 a share. Let's see what happens. I picked them back up. Oxy, picked them back up. I sold out, made $500. I came back in at 72. They're up to 73. So I'm making a little bit of money. Their earnings are next week. SAVA, the same thing. They make a little bit of money. I go out. And not too many people on this one right here because they got a little ways to go. I thought they would be by now announcing, but you can't take your seat out of the ground. They got earnings next week. T-Mobile had earnings, solid earnings. Look, T-Mobile went from $14 all the way up to $18. That's why T-Mobile is ahead of the game. Okay. And this one right here this one went down. Warner Brothers Discovery, they had earnings, they had bad earnings, but they're restructuring. That's the HBO and all of them. AT&T bought them. So that's why I picked them up. And see, when they went down to 10 something, guess what? I bought 1,000 of them. And let's see what happens. Right now they losing money, but I want to see what happens. I put about 1,000 on them. So if they go out, they're supposed to be at least $30 a share. With $24 to $30 a share. AT&T had good earnings, so they went up. They had bad earnings, so I'm gonna see how far they're gonna drop. But they went as far. I was gonna take them out, but they went down as far as $10 and almost close to $9.99. And I said, nah. And I waited. Now I came back in. Now they almost back up to the 1069 I bought them for. And if they do that. If they get back up and break even today, or if they, they keep going up, they go to $11, I'm making money. They go up to 12, even if they go up to $14, I done made money. I made over 1,000. Okay? So I'm keeping my seed in the ground. Okay, I got 3 minutes. So let's see what the others doing. I told you I started shedding all my weight now because of what the Fed did. I kept them. I went back up, and this is I put these in my cash. This is my personal account. GM, I picked them back up because I took everything out because I knew that the Fed was there. And I picked these guys. These guys have earnings, so I'm gonna see what they do. This is one my son gave me. I'm gonna keep this one because it's making me a little bit. Metaverse, you know what that is, Facebook. I put them back in. They dropped all the way down to 80. This is a $400 stock, folks. So I bought 10 of them, and at 88, now they're back up to 90. Let's see what they do. These are my medical stocks. I'm not worried about them. They go back and forth, back and forth. I keep taking them out, putting them back in. But you see, this, I lost $7,000 already this year in my personal account. But that's okay. I'm gonna see how all these gonna pan out. Okay, let's go to my last one. Okay, this one that goes back and forth, 0 to 1 cent, and I got 2 million of them. So if it goes to just a penny, they got a product. So I'm holding on to this one, seeing what this one gonna do. You can see right here, this one right here. This is EVs. So I'm holding on to this one. This, because this one go back and forth. Mullen, I'm trying to hold on to them. I made some money. I took them out, and now they back down. I bought them back down when they were 30. Now they dropped down to 28. I got 3,000 of them. So let's see what Mullen do. You look at it. So I always a quarter of me. This is $100. This is about 100. It's supposed to be $100 a share stock. And now they under a pin. They 28. That's why I picked Plug back up. They dropped down to 14. I picked Plug up. And Plug is struggling, but they having earnings next week. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna keep them there. 14 is not bad. And this one right here does keep going. I made 700, came back in, and then they keep going up, inching up. They go down a little bit, and then they inch back up. So SL, I got 100 of them. Let's see what happens. Now let's look at all of them because we're getting ready to close. All 3 accounts. So we're doing pretty good. This is the one. You got to look at W World, the Warner Brothers Discovery. That's the one that's really that's struggling right now because they have bad. They're going through restructuring, folks. So when you go through restructuring, and that's what you buy when they say when you go shopping at discounts. And I went shopping deep at discounts. One of the ones I haven't bought back yet is one of these batteries. I went in and they just kept dropping. I'm waiting till they get into 80s and 90s. Once they get in 80 and 90, I'm picking back up. So it's 4 o'clock. So I got back 50. I need to get back up to 60 because I put 5,000 of my money on it. So I'm down about 2,000 something. So I got my money there. Once it gets back up to 60, I'm taking my 5 out. Or if they don't, I'm taking my 5 back out because that's my tax money. I want to do something with my tax money instead of just sitting there. So there we go. We're still up. We're still high. I'm still, like I said, I'm still waiting for the election's going to be the one that's going to tell the story. That's going to tell the story. These things, let's see what the Fed, once they do, it's a shock to the market. And then we're going to see next Monday, Tuesday, we go into the Veterans holiday. And we're going to have a few more earnings, and we're going to see whether we pick these back up. So this one, we're going to look at. We're going to keep our eye on Warner Brothers Discovery. AT&T is doing what it's supposed to do. It's itching up. It'll be back to that $24 range, and then I'd have made a couple of $1,000. So that's doing what it's doing. And the ones in the red, you just got to keep your eye on. Amazon. You look at Amazon, it's at 90 something, it's at 91 and a half hours. So something you want to keep your eyes on. I'm gonna keep my eyes on because I got 100 on Amazon. Amazon is supposed to be 200 something. Everybody know about Amazon. Everybody know about Apple. Apple's not doing what it's supposed to do. But I bought it, went back, bought it at 36. Now it's starting to come up about 38, and after hours, it's 38 something. Let's see, it's up. So it's up after hours. So once the Fed runs his mouth, it takes about a week to get its bearings. They got unemployment probably came out. I haven't looked at the unemployment statistics. If unemployment is going, they throwing in, this is going to be another rough week next week. And I got to start thinking about really protecting the money then because I want to keep at least 50 going back and forth. Okay, I've done what I had to do. I got $56,000 in the market. That's with my margin and everything. I'm made about for the year to date about 1,000. That's not good. So we trying for the million. Okay. The only ones my penny stocks haven't done what it's supposed to do this year. So I'm going to stop sharing, and then God bless you. Got my little sidekick. You see, she got a little cheek. She's looking like this is an old picture. Look at her hair. Look at her little cheeks. That's the cheeks. That's the Lynn cheeks, whether we like it or not. That's those Lynn cheeks around from the nose on down. You see, she got the nose. Okay, she got the little pointed chin coming out there. You say she's been well fed, look like she just got through eating. But she's looking at me. She said, "Okay, you're looking like a crazy man." But let's go back here, and we're gonna come back, and God bless you. God keep you. God cause His face shine on you, and we will be back here if the Lord will on Monday. Friday is a holiday, so Monday will probably be the last time, or Thursday I might sneak back in here. But we're gonna end this broadcast, and we're gonna come back next week. God bless you.